Alright, welcome to Johnny Works. Today we are installing ClosetMaid wire shelving. This model is called the Super Slide, and me and my daughter Amelia did this in a couple hours. If you want to learn how to put something in like this, stay tuned. Alright, so first thing we did was we took a sweatshirt, normal sweatshirt, put it on a hook, measured off the floor, because my plan is to do 2 rows. Alright, so I measured off the floor. I needed around 40 inches to keep it off the floor, 3 or 4 inches. And I'll have a second row, so about 80 inches. So I'm going to mark it out. I'll mark a 40, an 80 and a 40, and that's where I'm going to set my my little wire brackets. All right. Took that 80-inch mark, and instead of marking the other side 80 inches, because if your floor's out of level, your shelves will be crooked. So I mark one side, take my 4-foot level, okay? I put it on my mark. I make sure that my level is level, and then I make a really light mark across the level with my pencil, okay? They have these little clips that go across the back. All right, these little clips right here. All right, so one on each side, probably about 12 to 14 inches apart. Basically what you do, you don't have to hit a stud, okay? You can, but they make these anchors right on the back. You don't have to hit a stud with it. What you do is, I have a 1/4-inch drill bit. 1/4-inch drill bit. I drill a hole on my mark, and then this thing goes in. And then basically you tap that nail inside, it spreads the anchor and holds this thing in, all right? And you have enough of these across that you don't have to hit a stud, okay? If you want, you can find studs and screw them in, but these are made to use the anchor, so if you don't have studs in place. Before you drill anything, make sure that you're not on a wet wall or anything. If there's a bathroom behind you, there could be pipes or something inside, okay? If there's no outlets here, you're good to go, you can drill. But always check your wall before you drill holes, okay? Because I just drilled a bunch of holes, but I already checked. Alright, so when you get to the store, and you're trying to pick out all your stuff, hopefully you've already took your tape measure and measured up what you need, okay? When you go to the store, you can pick what type of closet system you want, okay? There's a couple different kinds, but this wire stuff, I think you usually have to buy a 10 or a 12 footer, and then they'll cut it to size for you, okay? They usually have a hydraulic cutter right on the thing, so you can give them a measurement, and they'll have their kid or whoever come over and snip it for you, okay? The kid that cut mine for me was off a little bit, all right? So I had to trim up my stuff myself. Or if you don't have bolt cutters, probably get a pair. So you ever put a lock on something or a cable, you can cut through it if you lose the key. All right, so these are actually good to have. All right. Also, in the field, the guy always has a pair of these to trim up his stuff if he has to. All right, so I recommend using bolt cutters. All right, with glasses. So if anything does kick, it usually doesn't kick, but if anything kicked off, if you were just trimming the edge, you don't want nothing to shoot back and hit you. But you gotta have a good firm grip. It's a little tough with bolt cutters. The bigger the bolt cutters, the easier. These are kind of small, but it does cut right through. All right, just keep a good grip and watch out at the end that your fingers don't smash together. All right, but it does cut. Also, after you cut, you will have a little bit of a sharp edge, okay? They do make little rubber caps that go right over these little white ones. You can buy a pack of those and put those over the ends. All right, so these are the side pieces, okay? Once I put the shelf up, put my level on it, I leveled across to the front. I measured from here to the end, okay? So I figured out where this bar would be. I went center of this bar. So from here to here, I think it was 11 7/8. All right? This thing here basically sits in this bracket just like this. And this right here is for the actual curtain rod to hang your clothes, okay? So now this one also has anchors on the back, all right? Once I get this up and level, I'm gonna bang these in the wall. I gotta drill a couple holes, bang this in the wall, just like I did with these with my hammer, okay? And then put a couple screws in to open these anchors up, and then I can sit this shelf right on top of both of them on both sides. All right, so the next part is these 2 brackets, okay? I've already put my lag bolts in, which are called zippets, okay, these right here. Put them right on the end of your screw gun or your screwdriver, and you can screw them right into the wall, okay? Take my brackets, and all I did was I just kind of centered it, and then I went the same distance on either side, so that would hold my shelf up nice. All right, so this thing snaps in. Gotta keep a hand on it. Put my screw in place. Grab my screw gun. Nice. Hacksaw, good tool, all right? These are pretty cheap, probably under 10 bucks. I recommend getting one. Plastic pipe, metal pipe, a lot of stuff. Light metal you can cut through, especially stuff that's hollow, okay? This is lightweight steel or aluminum, you can cut right through, all right? This is perfect to start, no matter what you're using, because you can go back and forth and make a nice groove. Okay, now your blade kind of will stay on the straight line, all right? Takes a little bit of work and it can get a little tiring, okay? But there's no power to it, you shouldn't hurt yourself. Sometimes you can nick yourself, but you're not gonna kill yourself with this. So that's cheapest and easiest, actually not easiest, cheapest and probably best to start. Another way you could cut is a reciprocating saw or a Sawzall, okay? I do recommend this for your house. So I use this a lot, okay? 150 bucks. I actually have a video on my Johnny Works Tool School about how to use one of these things, what they cost, and different type of blades and different type of uses. So if you get a chance, check out Johnny Works Tool School, reciprocating saw, and any of the other videos where I teach you how to do, how to use different tools, okay? Power tools and stuff. This is also a electric hacksaw, basically. Same thing, it goes back and forth just like I did with my hand, okay? But it's electric, and this thing will cut through that like butter. All right? J for Johnny Works. J. Anyway, this piece actually, I'm gonna put it right in the middle, okay? Depends how far you are apart. You might add a couple more, but since I have this bracket right here and that bracket right there, one in the middle should suffice, okay? It actually fits in between, so I'm just gonna kind of center it, put it up in between. It locks in, pulls down, look, nice and tight. Got my bar, or my rod, whatever you wanna call it. Put this thing in place. Lock it in, baby. Good to go, Idaho. Thanks for joining. Stop.
Just go.
Shut up. Alright. Alright, thanks for watching Johnny Works. It's my closet shelf with Amelia's perfect product placement. Please like and subscribe.